you guys, it's Heather, your independent Scentsy consultant, and I wanted to jump on to give you my Scentsy story. Now, I know there's a lot of Scentsy stories out there and everybody's is super unique, and I think that is so cool that we can love something so much but all have different journeys of how we got to finding Scentsy and really becoming very passionate about Scentsy and everything Scentsy has to offer. So just a little bit about me is I'm not just an independent Scentsy consultant that you will come across on YouTube. My story is just a little bit different from other people's, and that's because I'm a blind Scentsy consultant. And don't think there's just one of me, because there are lots of us in Scentsy land that are visually impaired or blind. And we have learned how to navigate our businesses pretty well, I might say. I currently have 6 people on my team, and several of us are visually impaired or blind. So it's really, really neat to be able to work with a company that is so inclusive and really takes care of not only the Scentsy consultants, but our Scentsy customers, whether sighted or visually impaired. So it was really important for me to be able to bring you my Scentsy story, my individual Scentsy story. And I'm going to make it as quick as possible, I promise. So just to give you a heads up, I have always enjoyed home fragrance. I lost my vision in 2014, so I did have vision previously. I had restricted vision, but I had vision. So I have a disease called retinitis pigmentosa, which started out as tunnel vision and now has progressed to total vision loss. So I don't have any functional vision that I use. So I came across Scentsy back in 2017 when our first grandson was born, and I was buying Christmas presents through Amazon. And I love home fragrance and love 3-wick candles from Bath & Body Works. And one of my favorite ones was the Balsam Fir fragrance, because it was November, it was during the holidays, love it. So I had gotten a box from Amazon. It was one of the Christmas presents for our new grandbaby. And I was super excited about it. And I opened the box and I took the toy out. And I went and showed my husband, and I was like, oh my gosh, look at this super cute toy and yada, yada, yada. So all of a sudden I started smelling something burning, and I'm like, oh gosh, what is that? And then it dawned on me that I had that 3-wick candle burning on my kitchen counter. And so I, without realizing it, had opened my Amazon box right next to my 3-wick candle. And so when I opened up the box, one of the flaps went over the flame. So the box was on fire on my kitchen counter. So I grabbed it, put it in the sink, put water on it, and thanked my lucky stars and all my blessings that was all that had happened. But that was it for me. I didn't want to take any more chances with my family, with our pets. I didn't want anyone's safety to be at risk. So it was really important for me to not burn candles anymore. Although you can do it safely, but you know that old saying, out of sight, out of mind? Yeah, it's real. So I started going to YouTube and trying to discover kind of the best scent fragrances and ways to have the scent fragrance in my house. And so I would watch reviews on the different Walmart waxes and whatever. And of course I would watch the reviews on the Scentsy waxes. And my sister-in-law had gotten me a Scentsy warmer several years before that. And I didn't really pay much attention to the fact that it warmed very differently than me going and getting a warmer from Walmart. So needless to say, I had Walmart warmers and I had the one Scentsy warmer. And so I had the opportunity to get some Scentsy wax, and I did. And I warmed it and thought, oh, this is really nice. It's beautiful. It warms well. The fragrance throw is great. But I didn't put a whole lot of thought into it right then. So then I would get some of the Walmart wax, because obviously, you know, cost came into consideration as well. And I was like, okay, so let me get some of these different Walmart waxes. I did, and noticed immediately that the Walmart wax did not warm in my Scentsy warmer. I was like, it wouldn't melt. So I put the wax that I had gotten from Walmart in the Walmart warmers, and no problem. But what I realized is that all of a sudden I was starting to have some pretty regular headaches constantly. And I didn't have this problem before. So it ended up being that I could not tolerate the waxes from Walmart or from any of the other places I was getting the wax from. But I had no problem with the Scentsy wax. So I thought, okay, I'll just become a consultant, and if nothing else, there's wax that comes in the starter kit. There's a warmer that comes in the starter kit. There's other product lines that come in, and I'll just use it all. And I will just start it for my own discount because I love home fragrance and I love home decor. Little did I know it would turn into an actual small business. And I could not be more grateful for finding and stumbling upon so many different Scentsy consultants on YouTube and taking that plunge just to buy that starter kit. So it's kind of history from there. It's just blossomed, and I've loved every moment of it. The Scentsy sisters and brothers are fantastic. The consultant support is fantastic. Scentsy in general is really, really wonderful about including all of us and being extremely inclusive. And one of our Scentsy core values is authenticity, which is why it was important for me to come and share my Scentsy story with you, because it's really important that you know how inclusive Scentsy is and how wonderful our programs are and how family oriented we are. So generosity, simplicity, and authenticity are the 3 core values that Scentsy is and lives by, and so do we. So I hope you enjoyed my Scentsy story. I hope you I hope you share, and please subscribe to my channel. And I hope you stick around for my journey and all the different fun things I'm gonna share with you about how I work my Scentsy business, being completely blind, and how I enjoy home fragrance and home decor being completely blind. So stick around, and there's way more to come. Sense a journey. Let's take it together. See you guys later.